welcome to Story Hour with Book and Puppet Company, presented by the Yippee Skippy Puppet Theater. My name is Andy, and today we're going to be reading Lyric McKerrigan, Secret Librarian. Saving the world with the right book at the right time. Written by Jacob Sager Weinstein, illustrated by Vera Brosgol. Can she do it? She seems to be flying on a book or like a glider or something. Do you think that she can save the world one book at a time? Wait a minute, who's this? Uh-oh. And here is another picture of Lyric McKerrigan, Secret Librarian, with her cat on top of her book cart. And here is another picture of Lyric McKerrigan, Secret Librarian. What? I know! The books are like organized by color or something. See, all the books are red here, and all the books here are blue, and all the books here are green. This is an amazing library. Look, the green books and this book is organized by, this library is organized by color. Dr. Glockenspiel has escaped from his cell. Whoa, it looks like he dug his way out from this jail with a teaspoon. See, he had a teaspoon. He dug a tunnel from where he was in jail. Why is Dr. Glockenspiel in jail? What was the problem there? And now, from a secret lair in an Arctic iceberg, he makes his demand. Whoa. There's his secret lair. That's like where he lives inside of this iceberg, which is like an ice mountain that's floating. And he's making a radio demand. See, that's his house. He has... This is pretty cool, actually. There's his steps, and there's his radio broadcaster, and here comes the radio broadcast. Oh, this is what he's saying. Oh, you can see him down here using his radio machine. He has this good button, and there's his microphone. He looks very mad. Dr. Glockenspiel is mad. Okay, here he goes. This is what he's saying to the whole world. He's making this radio thing and telling everybody. And now, I think he's the bad guy. And now, from a secret lair in an Arctic iceberg, he makes his demand. I want $1 billion trillion. Or my army of giant moths will eat the world's books. Oh no. This could be a problem. He said he wants $1 billion trillion, or my army of giant moths will eat the world's books. All the world's books would be eaten by his moth. I guess he better get that money, because nobody wants that to happen. Okay. The world sends its best secret agents. Oh, I guess these are the best secret agents. Those are the ones that will stop Dr. Glockenspiel from doing the bad thing. Dr. Glockenspiel sends his best henchmen to capture them. Oh, whoa, these are the henchmen. I think that they're going to capture the secret agents. Oh, who will win? This is very exciting. Are you excited? This is kind of like a comic book. Okay, let's see what happens now. This is very exciting and very, very dangerous. These henchmen are bigger than the secret agents, by the way. Like, they could probably hit them harder. Oh, no, they did. They captured the secret agents. Ooh, the henchmen captured the secret agents. What will the world do? See, that's like the newsman. What will the world do? Where can we turn for help? And here's a plane that's carrying a sign that says, oh no, and this baby needs help, and this lady at the playground needs help, and this daddy and this kid needs help. Oh no. Who loves books so much that she would risk her life to save them? Oh no, well, is there anybody that loves books enough to save them from all the moths? Wait a minute, who's this person? Look, there's an exclamation point over her head. That means that she's going like this. See, she's listening to the radio. Remember, the guy was talking, and his voice came out of this radio, and then here's this person. Do you remember who she is? We saw her before, a little bit before in this book. We saw her when she was doing this stuff in the library. And now she hears that the bad man, Dr. Glockenspiel. Do you know what's happening in this book? Are you following the story? There's a bad man who wants to wreck all books. So who's going to do it? Everybody needs help. The secret agents got caught by the bad henchmen. Only one person can help. Who loves books so much that she would risk her life to save them? Okay, here it is. Lyric McKerrigan, Secret Librarian. You see, she's flying on a book. I guess she jumped up out of where she was inside of this library, and she jumped up on her flying book. Would you like to have a flying book? Let's have a flying book. Woo! 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 I think it would be very good to have a flying book. I wonder where she's flying. Every corridor in the Iceberg is watched by security cameras. 10,000 cameras and nothing ever happens. I'm so bored. Oh. See, this is Dr. Glockenspiel's Iceberg. This is where he lives, where he's like getting ready to do all the bad things. And he's got some people working for him. And oh, look, there's this pamphlet on the ground. Defeating Evil in 3 Easy Steps. See, there's this book. And here's another book. It says, Disguises for Fun. Huh, some books are falling down. I wonder why there are books falling down. And this security guard says, 10,000 cameras and nothing ever happens. I'm so bored. Hey, I know how you could pass the time. See, did you notice what was happening here? Lyric McKerrigan was flying someplace. She's flying through the clouds. Wait a minute. What is this that she was flying to? Did you see where she was? She seemed to kind of jump out of this plane and she's flying. Wait a minute. What's this that she's... Do you know what this is? Where she's flying to? I think we saw this before. See this spiky thing? That's where Dr. Glockenspiel lives. Hey, is Lyric McKerrigan flying straight to where Dr. Glockenspiel lives? My gosh, she's secretly going to where Dr. Glockenspiel is, and she has this backpack. I wonder what's in her backpack. Wait a minute. Could it be that these books are falling down about, like, defeating evil in 3 easy steps and disguises for fun? I wonder who this new person here, which is wearing a purple suit, is. Hey, I know how you could pass the time. Hey, look, this person who is washing the floors has a book cart with books. The security guard is interested in a book that says, just new stories. But who was that janitor? Who knew just the right book to mop away boredom? Look who's on the monitors now while the security guard is reading stories and knitting, because there was a knitting book. Who is this? Lyric McKerrigan, secret librarian! See? Lyric threw the disguise away, and now she's going up the steps. She was in disguise. This is very exciting. She sneaked in. She tricked that security guard and gave him something good to read, and now he looks much happier. Where is Lyric McKerrigan, secret librarian? Bring her to me, or I'll string you up by your ears. Oh, Dr. Glockenspiel, look at him. He got very weird, and look at his funny face. Oh, Dahlia came. Dahlia, this is extremely bad. Dr. Glockenspiel said he would have all the moths eat all the books in the... He would have all the moths eat all the books in the whole world if he didn't get $1 billion back on this page. And his henchmen tied up the secret agents on this page. But then the radio man said, "What will the world do?" And then Lyra McKerrigan, secret librarian, parachuted from this plane down to Dr. Glockenspiel's Iceberg, and she, already in a disguise, gave a book to the security guard and got him to stop looking at his cameras. But still, Dr. Glockenspiel knows she's there, and he's telling his henchmen, "Bring her to me, or I'll string you up by your ears."
I hate it when I get strung up by my ears. I got strung up by my toes yesterday. Bosses can do anything they want.
Oh, these henchmen are very scared of Dr. Glockenspiel, who's mean. Wait a minute. Who's that? There's somebody extra in Dr. Glockenspiel's hideout. You know, I have a book you might find interesting. But who was that plumber who had just the right book in her toolbox? Look, she gave a book that says, "Your boss can't do that." Ooh. See, she has a lot of books. She has 5 little monkeys jump on the boss. If you give a mouse a contract, your boss can't do that, and Little Boss on the Prairie. Those are the books she has for these workers. And now the henchmen are wondering, your boss can't do that. Wow. It was not just any old plumber. That was Lyra McKerrigan, secret librarian. She's inside of Dr. Glockenspiel's bad Iceberg right now, and she's getting to his workers. Oh, now there's the secret agents who were captured earlier. I wish there were some way we could escape from this cell. But how can we? We don't have the key. Look, the jailer is here with our daily gruel. Oh, look. Is this the regular jailer? And here comes, everybody's getting their gruel. That's like their food. But wait a minute, inside of this bowl of gruel, look what this secret agent found. A book! See, the jailer was not really a jailer. It was just a jailer in disguise, and put a secret book hiding inside of the gruel, and the book said, "How to pick locks." Picking a lock is like when you make the lock open even if you don't have a key. They did it. They read the book and they picked the lock. But who was that jailer who served up just the right book at the right time? Do you know who it is? Lyric McKerrigan, secret librarian. She got dressed up as a jailer this time. Remember, first she was dressed up as a janitor, back on this page. And then she was dressed up as a plumber on this page. And then she was dressed up as a jailer on this page. She's very good at dressing up and having the right book at the right time. You want to say Lyric McKerrigan, secret librarian? Lyric McKerrigan, secret librarian! The secret agents surround Dr. Glockenspiel. Throw your death ray on the ground and put your hands up. Attack! Attack them, or I'll string you up by your nose hairs.
No, you aren't allowed to string us up by anything.
See, they've got this book that says your boss can't do that.
Plus, you're supposed to pay us. We're going on strike.
His henchmen aren't doing the things he told them to. Then I shall have my revenge. Oh no, I shall destroy every book in the world. Here he goes, he has his special machine. Oh no, fly my pretties, fly. Oh, these are the book moths are coming out of their special place. Here come the book moths. See, he's making them come. Oh, everybody's very upset and worried. Oh, this is extremely bad. Here comes the moths to destroy all the books in the whole world. This is a very bad page. We probably should not turn this page, because then we'll have to see all the books in the whole world will get destroyed. So I think we better stop reading the book now. So we can stop reading the book now. Don't worry. I'm sure it's better if you don't finish books like that. And thank you for coming for Story Hour. But what?
I just turn the page. I'm sure we won't get scared.
It could be very bad though, because moths are coming out of this cage and they're going to eat all the books in the world. Are you sure you want to be responsible for that?
Yes.
All right, then you turn the page. Here, you turn the page. Beep. Ah! Scree, 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 scree! The moths are flying! They're very weird moths. Scree, 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 scree! Scree, 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 scree! Look, there's Dr. Glockenspiel, and there's the secret agents down here, and here's the henchmen, and the moths look extremely bad. They're probably going to eat all the books in the world. I told you we shouldn't have turned the page. This is really, really bad. These are extremely scary. Do you want one to come to where you are? Help, it's coming. This one's coming too. The moths are coming. They're coming to where you are. Ah! Be careful of the moths are coming. But, oh, do you want to say but with me? But then someone shines a flashlight onto a book. The moths love flashlights. Story time, says a voice from the shadows. The moths like stories, even better than flashlights. Once upon a time, there was a hungry moth. He ate a book.
But I this is turning good.
Lyric McKerrigan is reading a story, and the moths like stories. Once upon a time, there was a hungry moth. He ate a book. It tasted okay. Then he tried some nice wool clothes. And they tasted fantastic. Yes, sir, said the moth. Nothing like thick, heavy wool clothes to satisfy my hungry tummy. Wait a minute. This book and this story is making this moth think. And this moth is thinking too, and they're thinking about eating wool clothes, heavy wool clothes. Dr. Glockenspiel looked at the moths. Oh, look what Dr. Glockenspiel is wearing.
Oh no, they're gonna eat him.
He's eating a wool sweater. The moths looked at Dr. Glockenspiel. He doesn't get far. Oh, look, there's Dr. Glockenspiel running. The moths are coming for Dr. Glockenspiel's sweater. And now that his plans, like his clothes, are in tatters, look at that. They ate Dr. Glockenspiel's sweater. Now he has nothing to wear except his undershirt and his underpant and socks. It's very cold because it is an iceberg, you know. That's probably why he was wearing a sweater. And now that his plans, like his clothes, are in tatters, who files him away in the depository for the criminally naughty? Okay, there's this book card that says, I picked these out for you. XXX Lyric. What books did she pick for Dr. Glockenspiel when he's in the... How to Win Friends and Influence Henchmen, Honest in Wonderland, and My New Jailer and Me. And here's this book, Good Night Crime. And on it, it says, returned. Oh, he was returned to this jail, the depository for the criminally naughty. Who saved the world today? Who will save it again tomorrow? Okay, you want to say Lyric McKerrigan, Secret Librarian with me? Let's say it. Lyric McKerrigan, Secret Librarian. I think that was Dr. Glockenspiel actually yelling it. Maybe we should yell it in a mean voice. Lyric McKerrigan, Secret Librarian. And the moths are her friends because she gives them good books to read. And she's sending books by parachute everywhere. It would be good to get a book by a parachute. It would come flying down to you. And look at this moth. This moth has a special badge that says Deputy Librarian. This moth will be a librarian too. I think it's a big problem though because he might not read the books he's supposed to read. He looks like he's still mad. I hope he doesn't get out again because the world might need to be saved again. But in the meantime, there's Lyric McKerrigan reading a book.
There's a cat.
She has a cat, and she's reading a book on the couch, and she's...
Where's the moth?
What's that?
Where's the moth?
The moths? I think the moths are running the library, or maybe they're out, like, sending books to the kids all over the world. And there's a newspaper that says Glockenspiel caught. But there might be another book of this because I don't know. Sometimes when the bad guy gets into jail, then the bad guy like gets out of jail in the next issue. And that is the whole story for now of Lyric McKerrigan, Secret Librarian. Saving the World with the Right Book at the Right Time by Jacob Seeger Weinstein, illustrated by Vera Brosgol. And thank you for coming for Story Hour and have a great day. Bye. And see you later, Dahlia. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.